Hello and welcome to Dive Bar Comedy, episode 61.
Wow, 61.
Yeah, only a few more. You get to your favorite number, GT.
69.
Oh, yeah. I'm Wild Joe. This is
GT.
GT, my husband. And we are both comics. We've been comics since before we even met each other. So it's not like we copied each other.
Yeah.
We had something in common. We actually met on a musical comedy show because we both have a past of writing songs, singing, playing in bands, and being a frontman in a band. And then somehow winding up in the stand-up comedy world.
Yeah, before you know it, I woke up staring into a barrel of an asshole.
Okay, which never actually happens, so it must be somebody else's asshole that you're remembering. But anyways, lovely joke. So anybody who hasn't seen GT or heard him live, there's a little taste. I hope not. Hope it's not a taste. There's a little soundbite of what you might expect. So anyway, this episode it was recorded at the Liquid Zoo. We're there the last Thursday of every month. And on this episode, we have Heather Winter, Brian Wohl, Savannah K, and Max Ziegfeld. So we've got some new and returning comics. So it'll be a lot of fun. So make sure you listen to the full hour-long podcast.
Yeah, the other day I was going through some comedians who I saw actually make it when I was doing mics. I saw Gerard Carmichael.
Where?
We used to do mics together.
But what do you mean you saw him? You saw him where?
Well,
Just saw him online?
well, actually, I saw him make it
Oh, I see.
as I was doing mics.
People that made it in the time that you've been performing. Yeah, Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish
She's
was
the
one
biggest
of them.
one. She's the biggest one.
Tiffany Haddish, I think she might have gotten help from Gerard Carmichael somehow. I think got on this TV show, and then that really boosted her comedy. Tiffany Haddish came around. We used to sit around each other, hang out. We used to have fun. She liked my company. I liked her company.
She doesn't hang
at
out
the comedy
store anymore,
She
does
used
she?
to hang out at the comedy
But
store
now that
during the
she's
open
made
mics.
it, that she's made it, I don't think she does anymore. And she's actually
I saw her a few times, right, like a couple of years ago before she made it really, really big.
she's from the Laugh Factory. That's where she started, and that's her like home club is the Laugh Factory, actually.
Yeah.
So.
And Tony Baker was one of them. Tony Baker is just like a pretty established touring comic.
Yeah.
He hasn't gotten on any major TV shows.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him on any big TV shows. But he's a major touring comic now. He's making money doing that.
Was he not? He wasn't making money when you first met him?
No, he's just an open micer.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
how did that happen? How
He
did
used
that
to hang
happen?
around the
What happened?
improv. Huh?
What happened? How did he make it?
He became a regular at the Comedy Store.
How? He just auditioned and made it? Or he probably hung out there every day.
Yeah, every Tuesday, every Monday.
Okay.
And then when he became a regular, I think he used to get the regular spots at the Comedy Store.
How did he become a regular? He just started hanging out there all the time and got promoted to regular?
Tommy Morris.
Oh, back then.
Around Tommy Morris time, yeah.
Okay.
Gerard Carmichael, too, around Tommy Morris time.
Wow. You ever see Pauly Shore? Pauly Shore is his mom was the founder and owner of the Comedy Store. Now she's passed away, and I guess ownership has moved on to her sons. But I've seen Pauly Shore a couple times at the Comedy Store, but he doesn't seem to be actually doing anything there. Do you know if he's in charge of booking comics at all or anything like that?
I think he's in charge of who becomes a new regular.
Really?
Yeah. I think.
I thought Adam,
Adam. I think he.
Adam's the talent coordinator. I thought he was in charge of everything.
Adam is a talent coordinator. He looks at him and then he decides, and then the last word comes from Tommy Morris and probably GM.
No, Tommy Morris is.
Tommy
Morris is off in the Bahamas playing his guitar now.
No. The last word comes from
Pauly Shore. And by the way, for
Tommy Morris
mentioning
is gone.
Tommy Morris.
I wish Tommy Morris was
I'm
there.
sorry. Okay. My little baby is here yelling. Mentioning Tommy Morris, he was on our I believe it was our first podcast. So listeners, if you want to go back to our early podcasts, we have interviews with Tommy Morris when he was making a stop in LA for a couple months. And he would come play guitar on the beginning of our shows when we did our live shows called GT's Comedy Jam. And then now he's gone back. Oh, my God, this baby is crying and screaming.
Yeah.
He's gone back to the South Pacific or wherever he was playing guitar for tourists and just living a beach life.
Yeah, he's living a beach life.
Yeah, so check out our old podcasts. It was very interesting talking to him. So.
Yeah, so Tiffany Haddish made it big time. But I don't know, Tiffany Haddish, I don't know if made it because of her acting or comedy.
She made
What really
acting.
boosted her stardom?
Well,
was
of course
comedy
it was
or acting?
I mean, comedic acting. She's acting in comedy movies, which is the main goal of all well, maybe not all comedians, but that's one of the main goals of most comedians is to do comedic acting. So, it's a lot different from being a dramatic actor. So
Yeah.
I guess she got her chops doing stand-up, and then
Every
she
time I
moved
would
on.
see her around the Comedy Store, she would talk. We were like, "Hey, GT, hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up." But her Facebook was all. She had enough friends. She couldn't join anymore. And then.
Yeah, she hung around at the beginning when I was doing stand-up early on, like 2012 and 13. I'd see her around, and she had her main punchline was queefing. Which
I remember she used to queefing was the thing.
That was her punchline.
That was her punchline, queefing. I didn't want to mention it, but since you mentioned it, queefing.
It wasn't a private. I mean, it was like for all to see.
And she's really good at queefing.
I don't know how she does that. I mean,
I don't know how she
has to suck it in somehow and then blow it out. I don't know what she does, or if she goes in the back with a hairdryer. By the way, I read some news. What was it? This is off the topic, but women have been showing up in the ER because they're trying to vacuum their periods out with a vacuum cleaner. So
what's that have to do with queefing?
Well, I mean, it's sucking air out, and queefing is blowing air out. So it's a similar thing. I don't know how somebody could suck air in and blow it out again, unless she blew it in there first with a blow dryer. I don't know. Anyway, when I went to the doctor, they said no blowing in the vagina. So people, this is very dangerous. You could get sent to the ER if you either blow in it or suck out of it. So just leave it alone.
I was thinking of using a vacuum cleaner to get a blowjob.
Well, you might end up in the ER. So sorry.
It's like a vacuum cleaner. You stick it on your dick and it starts blowing you, and then.
I think they
I
have
was like, oh, damn you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What are you doing, honey?
Maybe you could, you know what? There's some more.
Taking care of some business.
There's some more high-tech. Maybe
you mind your own business.
My breastfeeding pump. You could use my breast pump. It probably will pump it better, and it won't be too strong of a force.
You want me to do it in front of you? You want me to masturbate in front of you?
I don't know. I said I did, but then maybe I don't. I don't know.
You say you want me to masturbate in front of you.
I did say that.
You keep telling me that.
I don't know why, because then it doesn't really play out as well in real life.
I don't know. I think we should do this again.
Okay. I think more it's maybe I need to be masturbating in front of you.
Okay, you masturbate in front of me,
and then
and I masturbate in front of you.
Yeah.
And we have to masturbate about each other.
Okay.
You can't watch some porn.
Well, I don't watch
you have
porn.
To watch.
Anyways.
Okay, you have to watch. You have to look at my face and masturbate to me.
Okay.
You can't be masturbating to some memories.
Okay.
Okay. You have to be masturbating to this face.
Oh God, it'd be hard.
and my body and my six pack and my chest.
Wow. And then we race. Whoever comes first wins. Well, interesting. That'll be an interesting experience. But anyway, people.
So yeah, it's been a year since we went to that Def Leppard concert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we went to Def Leppard / Journey.
Last year you took me out to the Def Leppard concert. It was amazing. Thanks a lot. That was
Yeah. It's gonna be your birthday again, and then sorry, I can't top last year. I'll do something maybe.
You know what? I see people walking around with Guns N' Roses shirts all the time. Everywhere I go, like kids, everybody's walking around with Guns N' Roses, brand new Guns N' Roses shirts.
Such a cool logo, maybe.
It's a cool thing. Back when I was
like the Rolling Stones had a cool logo.
Back then when I was growing up, I mean, when I was in junior high and high school, kids were not wearing. It was not cool to be wearing Guns N' Roses shirts.
It was cool at my school, but maybe it just depends where you go to school.
It was only cool if you're wearing Led Zeppelin, Iron Maiden, and Metallica.
Oh, those are like the more tough ones. Tougher.
Metallica and Suicidal Tendencies, Misfits, Ramones. And those were the ones. If you were
we liked Guns N' Roses.
I wore Guns N' Roses shirts.
And Bon Jovi, too.
Bon Jovi
That's
was
more of a softer.
Bon
softer
Jovi
rock.
with the girls wearing
softer
the Bon
hard
Jovi.
Rock.
Yeah. And Queen.
Yeah.
But Guns N' Roses, kids were wearing them, but not as much as they are right now because it wasn't cool back then.
Who is Pour Some Sugar on Me?
Def Leppard.
Def Leppard. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thing about it is, back then, kids were looking down at Guns N' Roses. They were like, oh, that's like how people look down at Donald Trump. They're like, oh. But you would go to the stadium, it would be all packed, full of people.
Well, that's not how it was where I'm from, but
L.A.
I'm glad it's made a comeback.
They used to talk shit about Guns N' Roses. They used to say how Axl is such a horrible person. And they used to talk Axl's just trouble. Talk about how Slash is not as good as guitar player as you think he is. And Slash is an awesome
guitarist. It's like mean
guitarist.
people, like mean girls.
No, that's how I'm contrasting Guns N' Roses to Donald Trump. How people hate Donald Trump, and they used to hate Guns N' Roses too.
Maybe in 20 years they'll be wearing Donald Trump shirts. Who knows?
Maybe. I'm just thinking.
Anyway, let's get on with our show. It's going to be a good one, so listen to the whole thing. Check out the funny stand-up and interviews, and subscribe. We come out every Wednesday.
Yeah, we got a show coming up. The Lotus Lounge, right?
Lotus Lounge.
October 8th, Tuesday, October 8th.
October 8th, and then
8:30 p.m., $10
Halloween, we're back at Liquid Zoo, so come out and see us live. LA residents, are you tired of slippery floors? Are you afraid you might slip on your tile? Well, check out tightgripla.com. It's a local business coming out, surveying your floors, and treating it with a non-slip solution, a semi-permanent non-slip solution that will keep your floors safe, whether in the rain outdoors or indoors in the kitchen or bathroom areas that sometimes get wet and very slippery. So if you want safer floors and to not get injured while you're just walking around, check out tightgripla.com. Hello, we are here with Heather Winter.
Hi, how are you?
Heather, what's going on?
Oh, just getting excited to try this out here. Excited to perform at the Liquid Zoo.
Heather, you must be my age because there were a lot of Heathers in my elementary school.
It is an old name. It's weird.
It's actually on the popularity list. It's gone down.
I know, because
significantly. I don't know why. It's a beautiful name.
I'm okay with it because I don't like for other people to have my name.
Yeah.
So I'm all right with it.
And then there was that whole movie called Heathers.
Well, that was a big thing, and then that made us crazy. So
and I didn't even watch that until like last year. I finally saw it. It's kind of dark. Like,
it is very dark.
Die.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how Heathers are.
I thought it was more like a, like a Valley Girl thing, but it was like people dying. It was horrible.
It was. Well, that's
scary.
That's why you have to be on the good side of the Heathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's how you learn. So.
I was a huge Heather Locklear fan.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
She's okay. She's all right. I don't know.
Well, if you're a guy, you'd think she was.
She once checked me out head to toe.
No way.
Come on.
No way.
Yeah.
Where?
On a movie store, Melrose Place. I did extra work.
Your fly was probably down or something.
She was like,
she was trying to question if you were on the show or just like watching from afar.
I was on the set.
Yeah. On this. Oh, you were on the set. Maybe she thought you were homeless and they didn't clear you out yet. Something like that,
Well, GT has spun it in his mind into like a much bigger deal, I'm sure. Like,
I'm sure. Oh, yeah.
Gotten legs, traction.
It's got a lot of traction. It's a whole storyline.
I'm her type.
You think so?
Yeah.
You know, you never know if you're somebody's type because you could look at their ex and then you think, oh, I'm not their type, and then the person they marry looks exactly like you.
Especially in Hollywood.
She's attracted to guitarists, like rock guitarists, like
Tommy Lee.
But, and then the guitarist from Bon Jovi.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So you're saying like when she goes through all of them, then she'll.
You never
She
know.
already did.
He says, "Oh, my guitar lessons are gonna pay off finally."
She's having mental issues. Maybe she'll settle for me.
You know a lot. I know. You know a lot about Heather Locklear.
I bet it's not even true, half of it.
She started off in Dynasty.
Wow.
I'm gonna Google it.
Oh my God, Heather. Okay, how long have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy for like 7.5 years.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, you're similar to me. What year was that?
I started. Okay,
I started in 2012. How many years ago was that?
Roughly, that's just about. Yeah, I moved here in 2011, and I started like 6 months after I moved here. So
okay.
2000, almost
We're on the
2012.
same track.
I know, right?
Wow.
Rocking and rolling.
Wow. Well, this is gonna be fun. Your first time on GT's Comedy Jam.
It is. Yeah, I'm excited.
This podcast comes out. It's called Dive Bar Comedy.
Dive Bar Comedy. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay.
you
I
can
feel
find
like
it
I've seen
anywhere
it.
that podcasts come out. Well,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have seen it because it's just audio, but you may have heard it.
I mean, I think I've seen the name on my podcast. Yeah, because
okay.
I scroll for comedy ones all the time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I feel like I've seen Dive Bar Comedy on there.
Yeah, I try to put the best hashtags. I put like comedy, comedians, comics, funny. But I'm like, okay, there's got to be a better hashtag that's more specific, but I'm not sure what.
Dive Bar stand up. I don't know. I don't know.
That's our name.
We're too old for hashtags. That's why we don't know how. I don't know how to use them really.
I don't know either. You're right. One of my friends, she has 10,000 followers on Instagram.
What?
She is beautiful. She travels a lot and spends a lot of time the whole trip just taking pictures. But she also uses the hashtags properly. She has like 30 hashtags on every picture.
That's so.
I just don't.
I don't
I'm like,
know.
okay, whatever.
Yeah, I
Whoever
hashtag
sees
like
this,
4, and I'm like, that's too much.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't get them. I don't get
know
get
either.
hashtags. They're weird.
Well, makes you searchable though.
That's right. That's right. I know. This day and age, you need hashtags, I guess.
We should have like a little tutor session with some social media expert.
Yeah.
That'd be a great
Probably
idea.
like a 5-year-old. I'm guessing they're at the age of that's where they start, and then they know more about hashtags than we do.
Maybe 5
know?
or 10.
I have like cousins that are like 13, and they're like professional.
Yeah, that's what you
Instagram.
need. 13-year-old.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So they help me out. So I just asked them.
All right. Well, it's gonna be fun watching you perform. And where can people find you online?
You can find me online on Instagram. My username is Heather R. Winter. Oh my God, I said username, not even
the right term.
Wow, that's how old I am.
We're off.
Facebook, Snapchat. You know what? I'm going to be releasing my own podcast soon, actually.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but it has to do with serving, so it kind of plays into this.
What number you want to go on?
Yeah,
But it's
restaurants, bars.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. Well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, it's fun.
Hey guys, you need flooring because your floors got messed up during the last party. You need flooring because your dog urinated all over the place and it's all brown and stained and it's buckling and it's warping because of your dog. You were out doing comedy. No one was home. Well, log on to selectflooring.biz. Selectflooring.biz. B-I-Z. And hit them up. Call them up. Say, hey, what your situation is.
GT Comedy Jam at the Liquid Zoo, sponsored by Global Vodka. I also drink a lot, but I drink tequila. That's my thing. All right. So you guys ready for the next comedian coming to the stage? Yeah. I said, are you ready for the next comedian coming to the stage? Yeah, right. We got the HW coming to the stage, turning up and down. She's like the opposite of H&M. She's from a place called Cleveland Rocks. Cleveland Rocks. Put your hands together and show some love for Heather. Yo!
I love you already.
Thank you. Are you from Cleveland?
Huh?
Are you from Cleveland?
No, I'm from New York.
How's everybody doing? Good? Yeah. My favorite season is upon us. Is everybody excited? You know what season that is? Yeah, well, basic bitch season is what we call it. So, yeah. I already got my pumpkin spice latte today, so I'm good to go. Yeah. It's cool. I like giving blowjobs? Anybody else? What was that? She goes, I don't know what she's talking about. I do. I love giving blowjobs. I do. I think I love giving them though because it reminds me of like sucking on a popsicle. You know what I mean? Or like a ring pop if you're Asian. It took a minute, but. Shots fired. There's no Asians in here, are there? No, there's not. And if there were, they wouldn't say anything anyway. When you live up to a stereotype, you know what I mean? I'm trying to prove to my family I'm not a lesbian. Yeah. It's an ongoing thing. I'm not one, but I get why they think so, you know? I haven't brought a guy home in like, I don't know, somewhere around 30 years. I wear a lot of flannel, you know? My hair's in a ponytail a lot. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make up a boyfriend, you know? Because it seems like the thing to do. This guy's like, yeah, I did that. I did it, yeah. Because it's like I'm tired of them asking me, but it's like, I take shit seriously, you know what I mean? Like, I dive into shit, like, 100%. So I'm like, if I make up this boyfriend, I gotta make up a backstory. I gotta make up where he came from. I gotta make what he does for me, like, how the sex is, you know what I mean? I gotta do a lot. And then, like, you know, my family's invasive. They're gonna ask questions, but I'm not gonna let them meet them because they're in Ohio. So, it's gonna be 4 years later. Then they're gonna question why they haven't met him yet. So they have to kill him off and shit, you know? And that just gets weird. I don't know how to play the grieving girlfriend yet, so. Cool, you guys don't like that one? Good. I'm trying out sex with different races right now. Yeah. Thank you. So far, black guys are in the lead, so. Wow. They're quiet. That's a first. They are. Black guys are in the lead because black guys know how to seduce the woman into feeling good, you know what I mean? Like I'll complain about my rolls and they'll be like, no more baby, I'll just put butter on your rolls and lick it off. And I'm like, cool, alright. Hispanics are pretty quick because they have to get back to their shores, so. Our windows don't wash themselves, you know what I mean? The worst, though, is white guys, so I'm sorry for this table. Oh, white guys fuck like Christian Bale on American Psycho, you know what I mean? They're just all like... You know, the girl's just like, yeah, oh, this is so much fun. This is a good time. This girl's like, it's so real. It is, though, it is. Sorry, white guys. Get better. I am trying to date out of my preference zone, so I started swiping right on Asians. Yeah, I know. I'm scared too. I'm tired of dating apps. Does anybody else need your jogger because I'm so funny? Let's go. Or from something else? Oh, from that. She gave. What is going on here? You didn't want to shout out that you gave BJ's, but now you're all like, my jaw. I don't know. She's white, so she sends mixed signals. We're the easiest ones to make fun of, because you can make fun of any white person, they'll just be like, you're so nice. Yes! Yes, dude! Yes! Any other race is like, no, I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. White people are like, you're so right. You're such pieces of shit. We are. I get it. Back to my joke. Sorry, she's with two black people too. It's so uncomfortable. Because it's like, we're probably gonna date rape her later, but it's cool because she's asking for it. She's asking for it. It ain't rape if it's willing, you know what I mean? God. I I'm so sick of how, like, you know, PC shit is now. I don't get any action because everybody's like, I can't, like, say anything to you because it's like, you know, I'll get, like, in trouble. And I'm like, no, you can rape me. It's fine. So unfortunate that, like, you know, big girls want action too, and that's kind of how we get it. So, I'm kidding. I get enough dick, it's fine. I don't need to be raped. More so like the other way around, but you can't rape men, you know what I mean? And, whoa. Hey, touchy crowd. What do I end on? Here is one. I'll give you a little negative about black guys that I've recently found out is not all of them have big dicks. Did you know that? Did you know that? You'll find out. Yeah, the last black guy I was with, you know, I was like, cool. Like, this is fun, right? And we get home and, like, take off his pants, and I was like, wait, where is it? You know, and I'm trying to find it, and there it is. And I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to, like, knock the size, right? Because it's, like, unfair. You know what I mean? It's not his fault he has a tiny dick.
Thank you.
I wasn't talking about white guys, though. They this guy's like gonna go back to his room like, I fucking told you it's fine. I was in the pool. Small. It's cold in here. Alright, I don't want to take up too much more time, so I'm gonna end my bit right there, guys. Thank you so much.
Another killer job, killer son. Another round of applause for him. I like that. Good stuff tonight. We got a great comedian. Round of applause for our comedians returning up tonight. Good night. Back to back. Fucking motherfuckers. Except for when I get up here, then I kind of fuck it up. But then they get back up here and they fix it. This is so great. Another round of applause for Miss Heather Cleveland Rock Wonder. Yeah. All right.
Hey ladies, you want some hot deals on sexy styles? Check out everydaysweetheart.com for everyday great deals on cute and sexy outfits, clubwear, mini dresses, leggings, sexy lingerie, and guys, feel free to stop by too and find something hot for the girl of your dreams. That's everydaysweetheart.com, and for 10% off, use the friend code TAKE10. That's TAKE10. Thanks a lot. We're back, Dive Bar Comedy. I'm Wild Joe. I'm here with Brian Wohl.
How you doing, Wild Joe? Good to see you.
You have a great beard. You look like you should live in the Northeast.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been up there. It's beautiful over there. Have you ever been up in the Northeast?
No, I haven't, actually. I haven't.
It's especially great in the fall. That's probably the best time.
Nice. Yeah, you got the whole mountain man look. You've got a plaid shirt on.
I could be the brawny man tonight. Yeah,
yes,
you're right. I look like I could be on the paper towel roll.
Speaking of paper towels, I looked in my storage closet area, and I have 4 jumbo-sized value pack things of paper towels because I've been doing a bad job choosing my subscribe and save stuff on Amazon, and I'm just getting huge orders of paper towals every month and not using them.
The nice thing about those is they never go bad.
Right.
They never expire.
You're right.
Of the worst mistakes you could make. That's not so bad. Do you think we're going to make some mistakes tonight at the Liquid Zoo?
I have 2 new jokes I want to try.
Yeah.
So that could go anyway. And then I haven't planned anything else, so that could go anyway also. What about you?
Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm going to talk about a few new things, talk about previous experiences at the Liquid Zoo.
Okay.
Yeah, love this place.
Wow.
Love a good dive bar.
Great. Is this the only dive bar you performed at? Or?
No, I've been to quite a few. Love a good dive bar.
Nice. I do too, and I like the Liquid Zoo, and it's fun to have our billboard here, our sign. Have you seen this? Have you seen this?
What a great banner!
Yeah, it's a big banner they let us put up. I mean, free advertising in LA. Where are you ever going to get that?
I'll take it.
Cool.
Well, thanks for having me on.
All right, well, where can people find you online?
Oh, at Brian Wohl, just my name.
But Wohl is not...
Wohl. Yeah.
Wohl.
Brian with an I, and you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at
Cool.
Brian Wohl.
Cool. All right, can't wait to see your set.
Thanks, Wild Joe.
Next, we got a wonderful gentleman coming to the stage. You ready for this next gentleman coming to the stage? Yeah. Goddamn right. I like his name. I don't know if he's like the son of the speaker owner, but I like his name, and I'm going to ask him for some money later, just in case. But show some love for the BW, Mr. Brian Wohl.
Thank you. It's great to be back at the Liquid Zoo. So great to be back. I had a friend ask me, he said, Brian, do you have any shows this week? And I was like, yeah, I'll be at the Liquid Zoo on Thursday. And he said, oh, I can't make it out to Van Nuys. And I said, you know the Liquid Zoo is in Van Nuys? So my friend is a lawyer, and he said, yeah, one of my clients got a DUI leaving the Liquid Zoo. Loves Jaeger. So glad to be back at the Liquid Zoo. And you all are taking an Uber tonight. Oh, yeah. I know I am. It's been a crazy summer, everybody. Millennials use the Russian Face app to show everyone that we hope to be able to age. For previous generations, it was something that terrified them. For us, it's a fantasy. It's a fun thing we like to do. We hope to it. I didn't join my peers in doing the Russian Face app because for me, weed is my Russian Face app. I feel like when I smoke, I get all the benefits of aging without any of the added racism. Weed's one of those drugs that doesn't make you any more racist. You're just kind of where you were before. I feel like when I smoke weed, I enjoy nature documentaries more, the taste of a good peaty scotch, and Werther's original caramels they make me incredibly comfortable with the inevitability of my own death. Just suck the pain away. Love Werther's original. Yes, suck the pain away. You heard it right. The sound is great, the Liquid Zoo. Balanced perfectly, as we expected. We were talking about wrestling earlier. I love, my family, I'm a spiritual person, and my mother was raised German Lutheran. My father is Jewish. So, I'm a wrestling fan. You gotta believe in something. That girl loved The Undertaker. I believe The Undertaker has risen from the dead to fight for my entertainment. I believe I smell what The Rock is cooking. And I believe that John Cena is all around us, even though we can't see him. Judaism's all about asking questions. Wrestling is about taking action. Christianity says, God so loved the world, he gave his only son so that we could have everlasting life. Well, Austin 3:16 says, no God can stop you from getting your ass whipped by Stone Cold. You gotta believe in something. What else is going on? I'm in debt. I love my debt. I love my debt. See, my debt is always there for me. Rich people don't have that. That's the thing that rich people don't get. Rich people have to actually resolve their problems. For me, if I wake up and I'm sad, I go, why? Oh, I'm in debt. Moving on. My debt even gives me a number for how sad I am. I'm negative 9,000 sad. Are you sadder than me? Maybe. A couple of people. You never know. It's rough out there. I've been trying to find the strain of weed that makes me forget that Donald Trump is president. It's Purple Urkel. Try it out. Fucking delicious. I'm very joyous right now. I took a handful of mushrooms at a Carly Rae Jepsen concert. And I've just been riding it since then. Well, before I go, I'll talk about this. So I live in Hollywood. And a lot of people give me shit for living in Hollywood because they think it's scary. But as a stoner, if you take 2 puffs, things that used to be scary become colorful. For me, Hollywood is my Sesame Street. All of my neighbors are animals, monsters, and 2 guys who can't afford anything bigger than a 1-bedroom apartment. Everyone thinks they're gay, but they're just poor. You ever been so poor you're sexless? You just can't fuck. I mean, what's Ernie gonna do? Is he gonna say like, "Oh, Bert, look over there. Don't mind it. I'm sorry, I have a roommate." No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen for poor Ernie. That doesn't mean the Muppets don't have sex, though. We know they all do. Kermit and Piggy were totally getting it on. But that's because Kermit had 2 great jobs. He was a field reporter for Muppet News, and then he was the executive producer, head writer, director, and star of his own live-to-tape television variety show. You bring home the bacon, you get the pork. Sesame Street in Hollywood, it's the same thing. I'm Brian Wohl. Take me back at the Liquid Zoo. Drive safe.
Another bang out job, Mr. Brian Wohl. Give another round of applause for Brian Wohl. Sound like 80s rapper.
Hey guys, you need a party tent, you need a commercial tent, you need a tent because you have no garage? Well, log on to webtentsale.com, webtentsale.com, and check out our site. This site is designed for commercial tents, party tents, and anything but camping tents. So if you need a tent because you have a party and you need to buy it instead of renting it all the time, you're tired of throwing your money down the drain, well, go to our website, webtentsale.com, and check it out and order your tent right now.
Anyway, you guys ready for the next comedian to come to the stage? Yeah! One round of applause for Brian Wohl, by the way. Thank you for coming to the Liquid Zoo. Thank you for sticking around. We got 3 more comedians, and then we out of here. You guys can go home, do whatever nasty shit these 3 doing right here. And take pictures and send them to the home. That's what I'm saying. I'm a quiet guy. I'll sit in the closet. You know? I won't make a noise, dog. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, you ready for this next comedian come to the stage? Yeah. So we got a wonderful comedian coming to the stage. I like her name. She got this country girl playing to her, pigtails. Got a name sound like she ride horses or something else, but I ain't saying shit. Put your hands together and show some love for the Savannah.
All right, very good. Yes, cowgirls stay on longer. What can I say? Hello, very good to see you guys. I'm Savannah K. K is for call me. A really great crowd here tonight. I love the gentleman over here in the sparkly outfit, who's ignoring me at the moment. You, sir, yeah, I'm complimenting your outfit. Yeah, it's fabulous. I hate it when you're prettier than me, though. Let me acknowledge the visual experience you might be having with me. I recognize that with this hair and these boobs, I look a little bit like Pippi Longstocking and Dolly Parton came together, and like miraculously created a middle-aged love child. I don't know. Possibly while doing shrooms at Burning Man, you know, something like that. I recently had a birthday. Yeah, thank you. I turned 2100 years old. Yeah. But I have to tell you, it's not easy being a woman of a certain age and in comedy and doing this. I mean, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of stamina, you know, to keep going, which is why, you know, I have to eat young boys for breakfast. How are you, sir? You good? Excellent. I do love. What happened to your friend? Oh, smoking. She got him. Okay. So I'm thinking the cameraman should maybe follow you guys home. Oh my goodness, crazy. You know, I know that the boobs are distracting. Let me just acknowledge that. I know they're distracting a little bit, huh? I gotta tell you, they distract me too. Sometimes I'm late for work. Your imagination serves you correctly. It does, yeah. Anybody dating in the house? Yeah? Yeah? Anybody online dating? What are you doing? You? Oh, you guys are together. You guys are together. You're sitting far apart. Oh, I see. Yeah. You don't want to be captured. Okay. I gotta tell you, I have been dating, and it's crazy. Everybody's out there fucking and swiping and fucking, right? Oh my goodness. I'm an old-fashioned girl. It's a little too diamond lane for me. I mean, it's a lot to take in. Literally. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. But I like this one guy. I have to learn to read between the lines on these profiles too. Like this one guy, his profile said, "My name's Gunther, and I'm a down-to-earth kind of guy." Well, no kidding, you guys. He shows up 2 feet tall. Yeah. Came up to about here on me. Yeah. He was a pleaser, though. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So that was good. I have to tell you, though, it's a little crazy, too, because, for example, and there's no ladylike way to say this. But like the other night, I'm with this guy, and he said, you know, we're making sweet love. And he says to me, sir, I don't know if you've ever said this to anybody. This guy with the beard here, I don't know if he's he says to me, "Hey, Savannah, do you mind if I come on your face, right?" And I said, well, how very Louis C.K. of you to ask permission, right? But I don't know how sexy I'm going to look going like this. You know, but then I wanted to, you want the relationship to work. So I told him, I said, you know what? You wait right here, boo. Let me go slip into something a little bit more comfortable, right? So I come back, I'm wearing a hazmat suit, right? I'm like, give it to me, Chief Daddy, give me some of that dirty drizzle. Yeah. Did I overshare? I think I overshared. Was that too much? Did it get weird? Yeah, but anyway, recently I've decided to go younger. And I went to, I met this fella at Sprouts, of all places, right? And he says to me, he said, do you mind if I carry out your groceries? You know, would you need some help with your groceries? Well, I think we all know what that's code for. Right? So I took him home. Yeah. And oh my gosh, you guys, the sex was amazing. It was so good. And the orgasm, the best orgasm ever. You know what? I'm just going to show you. It was like, oh yeah, oh yes, oh yes, oh yeah, oh woo, yeah, woo, yes. Afterglow. And he says to me, Italian guy, you know, he said like you. Italian guy. He says to me, he's all, oh my God, Savannah, that was amazing. And I said, oh, well, you know, it was pretty good for me too. And he said, and I didn't even once think about my mother. Hashtag awkward, right? Yeah. But it's okay, you guys. I don't want you to feel bad because we worked through his mommy issues like two consenting adults do. You know, we talked through it. Later that night, I tucked him in, read him Good Night Moon, gave him some milk and cookies. Can we just say, thank God he wasn't breastfeeding? Am I right? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. You know, let me just tell you this too. I recently, I have been, you know, I went on this site, 23andMe. Have you guys heard of that? Well, it's where you send off your DNA and you know, you get the results back, right? Well, I got the results back. I was very disappointing. I actually thought it was a cougar site, right? 23andMe. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. I thought I was gonna get a hot 23-year-old stud muffin. Instead, I just found out I'm more Scottish than Irish. Okay. I was hoping, you know, for $59.95, I was really hoping that I could at least get a little bit of black in me, okay? I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. But I have to tell you, what else? I'll leave you with this. I was, what am I going to do with? You know, I don't know. Sex is weird these days. Everybody, I feel like people are ordering up sex like they're ordering up a pizza. You know what I mean? Is that true for you?
Lots of pepperoni.
What? Now I have to. What does that mean? What does that pepperoni mean?
I think she knows.
Oh my God. What does pepperoni mean? Lots of oral? I don't know. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's not make sense. But you know, this guy says to me the other day, and I don't even know how much time I have. Where am I at? You're at the Liquid Zoo. That's where I'm at. I'm having a stroke at the Liquid Zoo. That's what's happening. And you're all witnessing it. Thank you. But anyway, okay, I'll wrap it up with this. This guy says, and he's all, hey Savannah, can you come over here and ride my pony? Right? He says, and I'm like, you know what? Really? Like, that's how you're going to come at me? You know, I said, I'm a woman with standards, right? You want me to put my money, gas in my car and come over there and ride? I said, no, I have one thing to say to you, Mr. Man. Pay for me an Uber, you sexy beast. I'll be right over. I'm Savannah K. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much for the great audience. Thank you.
Attention all drinkers. Attention all drinkers. Do you like a smooth tasting vodka that goes down with no burn? How about Global Vodka, straight from Italy? Check it out. You can find it at global-vodka.com. Not only does it have a smooth, great taste, it also is gluten-free and organic for you health nuts. So try Global Vodka. You can find it at global-vodka.com, or next time you're in LA, check it out at Universal Bar and Grill. Hey, it's Dive Bar Comedy. I'm Wild Joe.
This is GT.
We're here with Max Ziegfeld.
Hey, everybody.
So, you like my recording device, you said?
Yeah, my friend thought it was a breathalyzer.
Yeah, I'm holding it in your face.
Yeah.
And before you do this comedy at this dive bar, we got to make sure you're sober.
Right. Oh, God, could you imagine? No, I don't drink till afterwards.
So I have to comment because this is the audio format that you have a very flamboyant look. You're carrying a sequin jacket.
Oh yeah, that sequin jacket.
You've got a brooch, which I hardly ever see on anyone.
I'm the Liberace of comedy.
Yes.
Yeah. Mac's been coming up big time.
Oh
Yeah.
really? Where'd you find him?
At Flappers.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
He's been. He has a lot of buzz.
Wow, that's great. Well, that's gonna be fun to finally.
He goes up there with
live.
he actually. He stands up to that jacket. You know,
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
This is a big jacket. Like,
He gets
big shoes
not
to
only
fill.
not only does he have a flamboyant jacket, but he's really a Liberace in comedy.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, and now
I'm
that
a
you put
little
the
over
jacket
the top.
on, now that you have the jacket on, I see you have not one but two
But two
brooches.
Wow.
Wow.
And an ascot. When's the last time you saw an ascot?
Well, I can't even say ascot without saying a dirty word, so.
I've had my ascot
Wow.
more than once.
Wow. Well,
I love your hair. That is awesome.
making friends on the. Making
And
friends.
it's-
All right. So you're coming up in the comedy world. You're getting seen. You stand out visually, which is
Yeah.
a plus. And how long have you been doing comedy? What's your story here?
Well, I used to manage a lot of older comedians. I had Marty Ingalls and Jack Carter, Shecky Green, and they all passed away.
Oh no!
Yeah, and so.
So you stole all their jokes.
No, well, no. I once in a while I'll do a section where I tell some of the old jokes,
Okay.
and I say, no, all these old jokes from 30 years of having lunch and dinner with these guys.
Wow.
I've got a lot of stuff in my head.
Yeah.
But I do my own stuff.
Yeah, well, of course.
But and so I started writing a show. I was writing comedy and been involved in it. And a year ago, I actually started doing stand-up myself.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So I've been around it all my whole life,
Yeah.
but only started really doing stand-up myself a year ago.
And some people are very funny at dinners. Like you're talking about dinner parties. There's some people that are so funny just talking to them at dinner parties doesn't mean they'll necessarily be
No,
funny
doing
at
stand-up is
but
a whole
they
other
might
thing. Being able to, recreate it on stage is another.
be. Yeah. It is different. Because, well, if you're at a dinner party, you want to have the witty back and forth. Where stand-up here, it's more of a monologue.
Yeah.
So it's a different
Oh,
skill.
I like to play with the audience too. Sometimes if I get to play with the audience, and I can, that's.
Yeah.
Then it could be like Noel Coward, witty, naughty.
Cool.
I always flirt with the audience,
That's romantic.
Right?
That's sweet of you. Yeah, I like that. So, where can people find you online if they're looking to
I
find your shows and
Max
stuff like
Ziegfeld at Instagram.
that? Okay.
I
How do you spell
post-
Ziegfeld? That sounds hard.
Ziegfeld,
Okay.
like the Ziegfeld Follies.
Okay.
And I'm on Facebook as well, but I post a lot of stuff on Instagram.
Cool.
And I wrote a show called Porn Awards, a musical. that is
Porno was a musical?
No, Porn Awards,
Oh.
the musical.
Okay.
That is opening in New York this year.
Wow.
Which is what started me writing a lot of
Oh,
comedy. I
fun.
started writing it 5 years ago. It's a parody of award shows. So it's like you're going to an award show, and then when you get there, you find out you're at the Golden Dicks
Oh wow.
It's going to open up in New York.
in New York.
Wow.
Which is and then a mock award show for best musical porn of the year. So every musical number
Musical
represents
porn?
yeah,
Is this going to be on Broadway or is this
off Broadway.
But that's still great. It's still great. That's
It's
amazing.
fun and crazy. On Instagram and on YouTube, there's some videos. There's Bigfoot's
Porn
Love Slave,
Award.
won Best LA Comedy Fest music video. When a girl falls in love with Bigfoot.
All right.
So you still I've been away for a couple of weeks from Flappers. You've been like still going. Big
Oh yeah,
time.
I go every night.
Every night?
Every night I just go.
Oh,
And
wow.
Why have we seen you?
last night I was at the Rita House, which is a really cool private venue.
Oh,
and I
wow.
got to do stand up, but it was a really warm, wonderful audience.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's interesting because they're in Hollywood. It's a totally different crowd than Flappers.
Yeah.
They were a little older. They're in their 30s
And
and
it
40s.
wasn't comics. It was regular people that were just out
Yes,
at night.
yes. It was real people that paid to come see comedy.
Yeah.
Where's this at?
It was
The
a
Rita
private
House.
club.
By the where?
A
Private
private
club.
club in
Private
Hollywood.
club.
It used to be the house. It was a house that was turned into this place. It was originally Alfred Hitchcock's costume designer's house.
Wow.
And then they made it this really cool club. The architecture school. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your quick rise in comedy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm working on it. I haven't hit rock bottom. I'm still climbing.
All right, so you ready for the next to last comedian? Yeah, cool. I like his name. His name is like, hello, Fräulein in French. I want to tell you I have some jokes. I like this guy's name. It's smooth than a motherfucker. Get ready. Put your hands together. Let's close it out real strong. Clap, 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 clap. For Mr. Max Ziegfeld.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. I'm Max Ziegfeld. You like the outfit? Yeah. Right? This is what happens when Liberace fucks the Six Flags guy. And Fran Drescher carries the baby. So if you couldn't tell, there's a giant post, like right in the middle of it. If you couldn't tell, I'm a very big faggot. But it's okay, I can say faggot. I'm allowed. I've been called a faggot since kindergarten. Where are you going, faggot? Why are you running so fast, faggot? I'm late for school, Mom. It's not easy being gay. And it's getting harder. The millennials, like, blame the millennials. I love millennials, don't get me wrong. I love, if it wasn't for daddy issues, I'd never get laid. But they make it so complicated. Every day there's a new letter, a new identity, a new subcategory. There's an entire gay alphabet now. LGBTQ, LMNOP, XYZ, PDQ, TMZ, HIV, OMG. We have more unique characters than an Andy Warhol orgy. I can't keep it straight. I love millennials, but they're into some weird stuff too. Now listen, no one sleeps with this unless they're fucked up or high. I'm realistic and I like pretty boys. I have nothing against it. Drug addicts love me. But this guy, I'll do almost anything. If you're looking up, I will do almost anything. But this guy was like, it wasn't even sex. There was no blowjobs, no sucking, no fucking. His idea of sex was to get on all fours, naked, and be treated like a footstool. What the fuck is that? Where are you going to date? IKEA? I'm like, dude, I don't know if we're compatible. If your carpet matches the drapes, I have to shave my throw pillows. I mean, like, I got my dates pre-assembled. And I'm into all kinds of kinky shit. I would do anything for a hot guy. My last boyfriend was into hot wax and dildos. This guy comes with an Allen wrench. What do you do with that? I mean, listen, I'll push your stool in all night long. But I've never heard of a furniture fetish. How do you identify? As a homosexual? It's too much. So, I can't help it. I was born this way. My birth mother was 15. She got knocked up in high school. She's what the Jewish call an accident. She backed out of a bar mitzvah and got rear-ended. But she did what any smart girl would do. She gave me away. I was very lucky. I was adopted by a lovely Jewish couple who was so happy to have a baby because they couldn't have a child of their own. They never had sex. Apparently you cannot get pregnant sucking on a credit card. See, that's the difference between Catholic girls and Jewish girls. Catholic girls have real orgasms and fake jewelry. I'm engaged over 50, I have real jewelry and fake erections. I can't get laid without a doctor's note. It's horrible. Have you ever tried to have sex with your nipple soft? No, it's so frustrating. It's like putting an oyster in a parking meter. Now, you can get Viagra. I've got Viagra, but it's $40 a pill. $40 a pill. I had some guy come over. He stayed 10 minutes. And I dude, I got 30 bucks left to go. Oh, friend. Now, if it lasts longer than 4 hours, you're supposed to call a doctor. I know any idiot that never called a doctor. I'm Jewish. I called the doctor. He's taking me to Palm Springs next weekend. So, my parents were so excited to finally have a baby. They told me they loved me every day. Every day. Until I was 6. Then they wished they'd adopted a freeway instead. At 6, I told my mother I wanted to be Ginger on Gilligan's Island.
She was not having it. So we adopted a little boy, and we expected a little boy. And they decided to do something to fix things. But when I heard the 6 words that no Jew ever wants to hear, you're being sent to a camp. Summer camp. I hated it. I didn't want to go. I did everything I could to be sent home. I swallowed rocks. I ate Desilex foot powder. I swallowed an entire bottle of Adderall. I made it a concentration camp. And they're so stupid. They sent me to camp to keep me from being gay, where all the boys shower in the same room. Oh. Mista See boys that picked on me. They beat me up all day long. I was in a homoerotic snuff film. Schindler's Fist. Schindler's Fist. Just the sound of water makes me horny. And this is not this is not like some little kumbaya camp, right? Where everyone sing crafts, do crafts, and sing around a campfire. No. This was a sports camp. I'm Jewish. Jews aren't athletic. I don't swim, I don't jump, I don't run. You want to see if you run? Nominate him for office. Jews don't run. The Nazis were chasing us. Do we run? Fuck no. We hit in the ass and wrote a bestseller. How am I doing at their time? I'll tell you, I've got a great old joke. I used to remember these old guys. Jack Carter, Marty Ingalls. These guys are on black and white TV, like horse belt guys. So I've got these old jokes. This old Jewish guy, his son, moves away from home and becomes a Christian. And he's very upset. And he goes to the rabbi. He goes, Rabbi, my son moved away from home and became a Christian. And the rabbi says, you too? My son moved away from home and he became a Christian. Like, what do we do? Like, let's get on our knees and pray. So they pray, God, what are we supposed to do? Both our sons moved away from home and became Christians. And God says, you too? My son moved away from home and he became a Christian. And I told that joke to my mom. She goes, Max, don't say Jews get on their knees. Jews get on their knees. I said, yes, they do. Grandma said, that's how you get jewelry. You're so good looking. What's your name? Gina, I've got a question for you. Yep. Do you know the difference between a strawberry sandwich and a blowjob?
I'll find out in a second.
Oh! I'll take you to lunch. Thanks, everybody.
My man killed that shit. Shout out to my Jew bro with the Jew bro, Max Ziegfeld.
Alrighty, there's our show, episode 61 of Dive Bar Comedy.
Yeah, episode 61.
Lots of fun. Check us out every week. Subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yeah, don't forget to come to our show at the Lotus Lounge, 8:30 p.m., 21 and over, $10 cover.
Lotus Lounge is October 8th, or Liquid Zoo on Halloween night, October 31st.
Definitely. Lotus Lounge located on Vermont Avenue in Santa Monica.
Alrighty. Have a good one.